Hi, my name is Selena Lovett. So, welcome to this series about how to harness the power of the moon and why. My name's Selena, and I have always been mesmerized by the moon. My mum called me Selena after Selene, the moon goddess. So, she obviously had an inclination as to where I would be drawn to work throughout my life. So I have found personally the working with the moon so helpful. I noticed years ago that my energy levels would really change, and I would notice that I'd become more intuitive, or I would feel very withdrawn, or I'd feel full of energy, or, the complete reverse. So I started to notice my energy levels went along with the moon's energy. And then I also noticed that certain things that I did became or felt more successful or more energized when I did them with this new moon, for example. So I began to sort of fold out a pattern in my life, and then I started to work with the moon. And being able to harness this energy really helped me with my work, with my intuition, with starting projects, and with honoring my energy levels. We aren't machines, and we tend to push ourselves along, working and doing and being 24/7. And when you realize, the moon has phases, and, we are not machines, so we can also follow these phases and take advantage of the days where the moon disappears from the sky to sort of spend some time deep inside. And so this is a really wonderful way to start living. So over the next few videos, I will be talking about how to harness the magic of the moon and why to do it. And to me, it's just like we have got this powerful source of energy that we almost ignore. The moon affects the tides, it affects the gravity, and stabilizes Earth. And it's like, wow, this is so incredibly powerful, and we ignore it. Years ago, people really sort of worshipped the moon and, followed the moon phases along to enhance their lives, but we've sort of grown away from that. So I would like to sort of bring into your lives an easy way to follow the moon, an easy way to harness the energies that you can follow and bring into your daily practice. So you can notice the difference of what it's like living and honoring your energy and the moon cycle, and do it in a way that's not so woo woo, because a lot of people say, oh, you're out dancing naked under the moon. And it's like, no, I just follow the moon cycle and honor this beautiful feminine energy. So when you sort of live with the energy of the moon, you find, I feel, that your life flows easier. It helps you through life, it helps you be able to ride the emotions, knowing that there's a full moon coming up. You can perhaps brace yourself or book less appointments in at work. Or if you know that you're energized around the full moon, you can really start to shine and be bigger and, have more things planned. But at least you know where you're going and how you're going to feel. And you can understand better your energy levels and perhaps understand better your moods. Now, using the moon, the feminine energy of the moon, you can really shine that light down deep into your emotions. When the moon is large, it sort of shines right through you. And if you take the time to look, you can really start reassessing, just bringing to the surface all the emotions that throughout the month or throughout your lives you've been pushing down. So the moon is, like I say, a cosmic clock, and if we follow this clock, we can then, it gives us opportunities to check in with ourselves, to self-assess, to see and feel how we are. the moon, you know, and even if we only do this throughout several of, you know, the new moon, the dark moon, and the full moon are the phases that I work more strongly with. And at least that means that over the 3 months, or over the month, there's 3 times that I really look into myself, ask how I am, check in on my energy levels, and also reassess my life. So many of us will set New Year intentions in, you know, the beginning of the year, and then that's it. You know, we never really check back into those intentions, see if there's any steps that we can take to improve or to step nearer to those intentions. But if you start using the moon as a clock, so you can set your intentions with the new moon, you take steps as the moon grows, you take bigger and bigger steps towards your goals. As the moon steps into the full moon phase, you can perhaps reassess your goals and then start to let go of anything that's blocking your goals. And then when we have the dark moon, we can really go within to reassess our goals and ourselves. So we can use these levels, these phases of the moons to really find out how we are. And when we find out how we are, we start healing. We become more empowered, especially with this understanding of ourselves. And we also become more accountable of our feelings, and we recognize our feelings. Also, if we start to manifest, now we all talk about, oh, I want to manifest these great abundance, this great riches, or whatever it is you wish to manifest in your life. But if your energy field is still so full with a lot of issues and problems and unresolved, unhealed emotions, there's no room to let new things in. So what is a great way to do, and this is what I do in my circles, is we start releasing energy. We go in the full moon phase, we go into the past life energy to heal, to reassess, and just to see what we need to focus on to heal and make space. We go into our ancestral lineage, looking deep into where our blocks are, what needs healing, what baggage we have brought in from our lineage into our lives, you know, what we were feeling, or perhaps what our mothers were feeling during our birth and the pregnancy. So we perhaps were born with these blocks already for our manifesting or for our certain desires or about our self-worth. So we go back into the lineage, even into our womb, to see what other energy is around, if we picked up other people's energy. And we have a real good look into these energy fields for past life, ancestral, womb healing, and then just healing on a day-to-day level. So we have a look what we've accumulated during the month, and we release this and heal and make space. And then as we make space and then we go into the forgiveness with the dark moon, we sort of step along resolving issues. So with this space, we then fill it on the new moon with this beautiful manifesting energy, this new opportunity, new start of life, a new clean page to write our intentions. That as we've let go of a lot of energy, a lot of baggage, our vibration naturally rises in alignment with the life we are meant to be living. And it's so magical. And once we start to do this, yes, we have the heavier energy to let go of. But once we start letting go of the energy and becoming aware of how different moods make us feel, what emotions are coming up, embracing our shadow self and being brave enough to shine the light into our emotions, the good and the bad, then we can touch it, feel it, resolve it, or even harness these emotions to create the future that we wish. But at least with the moon, we sort of become accountable and we make time to go through this process. So we can really start to have sort of a conscious control over our lives. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at some videos about the different phases and what action you can take during those phases of the moon. And then following these videos, you'll be able to bring these steps easily into your life to really start making changes, positive changes. And then I feel with work, once you start working with the moon, you never feel alone because you just feel this cosmic connection. You then become clearer as you harness the energy. Your intuition becomes stronger and stronger, and you know without a doubt that you are part of the collective. You are part of this cosmic universe. And we are all magical beings here to enjoy, to live, and to all be at one and harness also this magical energy. And the moon will give you that, this powerful source of energy. Once you harness it, pull the energy into your life, harness and empower your intentions with this power, you will really start manifesting the life that you were born here to live. I hope you enjoy this series.